Does Mercury in retrograde really impact our daily lives?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Have you ever been talking to somebody and say, well, yeah, honestly, I'm not having that great of a day today. And they're like, well, you know, Mercury is in retrograde, so, and I'm like, Mercury is in what? I had never heard of Mercury being in retrograde until yesterday, because as it turns out, that is when, in fact, Mercury went into retrograde, and then people started blaming all of their everyday problems on said astronomical phenomenon.
Right.
Rhett, drop some science on us about what Mercury in retrograde actually means.
Well, this is actually what's happening. So Mercury has a shorter orbit, and it actually goes around 3 or 4 times for our one time around the sun. Okay. And it seems like a few times a year that Mercury stops and goes in reverse.
From our perspective.
And then starts going again. Of course, that can't happen. It's all an optical illusion based on perspective. Based on the fact that the orbit is happening here and we're happening around here. It's kind of like when you pass a train that's going slower than you and it might feel like the train is going backwards, but you're actually both moving forwards. It's kind of the same principle there, but that's what's happening scientifically.
Okay, but astrologically, there is an explanation that's the part that I kind of have a hard time with. Now, in Roman mythology, Mercury was the messenger god. So astrologists assert, I'm having trouble saying words, but just bear with me here.
Hey, Mercury's in retrograde, man.
That's exactly what's happening, huh?
Communication is difficult.
So point 1 from retrograde. So they assert that Mercury affects all forms of communication. Yeah. And it's happening to me right now. And when Mercury's in retrograde, it's like it's taking a nap, which equals communication breakdown. If in fact, you do search online. Can you believe this is happening? Well, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
It happens to you a lot though, right?
No, but only in Mercury in retrograde. I am becoming a believer.
I think you're just self-conscious right now.
There is if you search online, I'm just gonna press
I can pick it up if you want me to. Mercury's not in retrograde for me.
You can find a loose set of rules in place that tell you all the things you're not supposed to do when Mercury is in retrograde. So we have decided to put retrograde to the test. I'm already failing, or it's passing, and decide to do all of those things they say not to do.
Yeah, let's get started with one of those things that they say not to do. Rule number 1, do not make an agreement. Mercury rules all formal contracts and agreements, written or verbal. Therefore, a retrograde period is not a good time to sign any contracts or even to shake hands on any new agreements because they may potentially backfire. So we're going to make an agreement with one another.
All right, my agreement is, Rhett, I agree to stop using your lip balm off your desk when you're not looking.
You're joking, right?
No,
I
couldn't find mine. Yours is on your desk. I had like an emergency, lip emergency, you know, it was just dry.
You should have never done that.
It was dry. I agree not to do it again, and I agree that I shouldn't have done it.
I don't feel like shaking your hand
at all. I agree. There we go. Have that, Mercury!
Okay,
Should we taunt Mercury?
I agree that for the rest of this episode, whenever you say my name, which is Rhett, I'll say, here, I like beans.
Okay, Rhett, that'll work.
Here, I like beans.
All right, so there we have it. We've made some agreements, Rhett and I both.
Here, I like beans.
Rule number 2, do not launch a business. It's like a middle schooler answering roll call and then saying what he likes.
Yeah.
Do not launch a business. You will find it's nearly impossible to nail down a plan. It's very difficult to get decisions from others. There could be miscommunications, errors in paperwork, financial problems. Your entire business will probably go straight down the tubes. Let's do it. Let's start a business. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce our brand new business, Toot Crate.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Your monthly subscription to our farts.
It's like Loot Crate, but for toots.
All you do is sign up, and then every month you will receive a fart in a jar. Did you make this one, or did I make this one?
It's not made yet. We have not yet tooted in said jar. What? Are you certain?
Yeah, there's no fart in there yet.
So yeah,
but there will be.
And we can't tell you what you're gonna get exactly because
different fart every month.
We don't know until we deposit.
But we anticipate egg farts, Indian food farts, broccoli farts, soap farts, silent but violent farts, dad farts, and the walking farts, just to name a few.
My Nana is the champion of walking farts. We should put the jar under her. She'll like take a step and
that might be a special package. Get Nana with the walking farts.
Nana jar farts.
That's a lot of little jars. With that month, if you get a lot of little jars, you know it's Nana's walking farts.
Rule number 3, give it to him.
Do not launch a website. Retrograde periods are a bad time to launch any kind of publication, including magazines, websites, or ad campaigns. Even if it seems like a good idea at the time, nobody can fully predict what conditions will be like later. Problems could creep up that were completely unanticipated. So we are happy to announce the launch of TootCrate.com.
Of course, I mean,
well, I mean, you got the business, you got to have the website.
Right, yeah, so all you got to do is log on. I don't care if it's Mercury still in retrograde, go for it. You get to choose your subscription.
Right.
All types of farts, man.
And you know what, we thought about everything. We anticipate there to be a lot of hot competition in this area. So we have gobbled up the potential competitors. So we are also happy to announce that we have purchased WeFartInJars.com,
right,
RipItAndShipIt.com, and of course, PootCrate.com.
Rule number 4, PootCrate.com.
Yeah, we did it.
That's good. They can't have that.
No.
They were thinking right now that they wanted it. Oh,
we got them all.
Too late.
Got them all.
Poot Crater. Can't have it. Poot Crater. I've left a few of those around on the beach.
Yeah.
That's another business. PootCrater.com.
Yeah.
Rule number 4.
What's my name?
I don't know, Rhett.
Here, I like beans.
I guess you wanted that one.
Yeah,
Rule number 4, do not make large purchases, especially electronics. Mercury rules moving parts, as you know. So your computer has a higher chance of crashing or not working at all in a shorter period of time if you purchase during the retrograde period. So what we've decided to do is go on Craigslist, find an immaculate piece of electronics, and then purchase it.
And we have done that. Go
ahead, Eddie, bring it in.
We've got an ad here for one NASCAR PC. This is in Eastern North Carolina, the
$75.
Eastern North Carolina Craigslist section. There's a lot of good stuff on there, and we're gonna call and see if we can purchase this NASCAR PC. He's asking $175 for it.
All right, so let's call him. This is real. It's real electronics. We want to really buy them on Mercury retrograde.
Hello, yes, this is Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. We're calling.
That was Link and Rhett.
Here, I like beans. We saw the NASCAR PC that you have on sale for $175. Very, very interested in that.
Okay, yes, sir.
Can you tell us more about it?
You got your Windows XP, and then it has a lot of apps and stuff that you can keep track of the drivers. It's got a lot of history stuff on it. I think it's more a collector's item than it would be. You can use it as a computer, but it's more of a collector's item.
And
that's the only one I ever seen. I mean, it's I've been around a bunch of them.
So you've had all the fun you can have on this computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but Mercury is in retrograde.
See what, sir?
Mercury is in retrograde, and we've been told that this is a bad time to buy electronics. What do you think?
I don't think it's a bad time at any time to buy electronics. Just look for your best deal.
So you're asking $175 for it.
How much would you lower the price if we give you a 6-month subscription to TootCrate.com?
To what?
We got a new business we just started. It's called TootCrate.com. You go on there, enter in your mailing address, your credit card information, and every month we mail you a jar that we have tooted in.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy idea, but I think the kids will be into it.
I think I would pass on that.
Okay, you're not interested in that. Okay.
We pass on it every time, then we seal it up in the jar.
That's what it sounds like.
Now,
Sounds like you might be full of it.
Yeah. Okay, so what about, let's say.
So no discount for that.
No discount for 2 crate. What about just a straight up $25 discount? Let's make it even $150 and call it a day.
I think I would do that.
We're Rhett.
Okay, it's a done
Rhett?
deal. Oh, here, I like beans. Here, I like beans.
I think we've landed on a deal with
We have. Thanks for making the listing, and we will we'll follow up and with a call and make this a transaction official.
Okay, nope.
But if you happen to get a box with a jar in it at your door, just consider that like our version of a thank you note.
And don't open it.
Okay.
Well, I feel like even though the universe is working against us, we are accomplishing all types of positive things. Now,
Yeah.
I'm speaking better.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean,
We've got a
2
business,
crates right
we've got
here.
a website, we've got a NASCAR PC.
We can run the whole business from
Off
the
of the
NASCAR.
NASCAR
Think of how
PC.
fast it'll be.
It'll be so-
The toots will be coming in and going out so fast.
235 miles an hour, man. I feel great about this.
Okay, let us know if Mercury in retrograde is negatively affecting your life and how you think we're going to fare in our new business plan and with our new PC.
Thanks for liking and subscribing as well.
You know what time it is.
Hey, this is Matt.
And this is Cam
From Australia.
And it's time to spin
The Wheel of Mythicality.
Quick update on Clearly Canadian. If you pre-ordered your Clearly Canadian, you have to go back to clearlycanadian.com now and click on Complete My Pre-Order in order for your credit card to be charged and for you to actually receive Clearly Canadian. So do that.
And to do the toast with us, if you need to make an order, you can still do it now. More details and more, click through. Also, for us to analyze our astrological signs and what they mean about us. Congratulations to
Adelaide Bogard, you win Merch of the Month, which is a mythical hat. Congratulations. I mean,
You're just trying to make yourself out to be magnanimous. The point is you're very opinionated, and whenever you like to argue about stuff, you like to argue.
Who's arguing right now?